All right, good evening and welcome to our channel, Princess Sits. Today is the 1st of May 2025, and we thank the Lord for His mercies and His goodnesses towards us. It's been a long, winding day. I know you possibly must have been expecting my drop-in since morning, but I've been so engaged and I couldn't just get away with that. So I just had to come towards the sundown to bring this possibly with our expectations, and I believe that God has a purpose for everything He does for us. I believe that we'll soon reach a climax where all of this becomes history, and you shake my hands, I shake your hands, we come together to terms and say, thank God it all worth it, the waiting. After all, worth every moment of it. And that's where we are right now. This is Princess It channel, the channel with legitimacy of update and information that you need to catch your feel with it. And I believe that there comes a time when hope stretches thin, when patience is tested beyond limits, and when promises, though delayed, must find a moment to be fulfilled. And for thousands who are waiting on the UAG grant, the time is now. The wait has been long anyway. The prayers have been deep. The signs are all pointing to one thing, that by God's special grace, May, as we enter into May today, May be the month of manifestation, the month of glorification, the month where you need to be announced, where all your pains will be replaced with gain, and so shall it be in the name of Jesus Christ. You know, I dropped a voice note a couple days ago that has to do with the holiday period and how it has been within the grand ecosystem. I'm going to alight on this for our understanding, to really realize and know that holiday is not a friend when it comes to grand ecosystem and payout, as we've seen. For those of us who have been in this system for a couple of years right now, we know that holiday has never been friendly like that. So now let's take a closer look at some facts. Based on the known structure of grant processing timelines, the check should have matured within 72 working hours based on the information we were given, and that is to say that by Tuesday, today's Thursday, that is to say that by Tuesday midnight at the very latest, if all had gone as expected, by Wednesday, we should have seen the first signs of meaningful disbursement activities. After all, these are not arbitrary timelines. They follow a pattern that we have come to recognize within this ecosystem. And now here we are approaching Friday. Today is a public holiday, is expected. Everybody should rest. You see? But we're approaching Friday, which is tomorrow, which is still within the working week. But as we've seen countless times in the grand ecosystem, that public holidays throw a measure of wrench into the wheel of progress. While other systems speed up in urgency, the issue of grant in Nigeria often slows down. They use the public holiday as an opportunity to shift processes to the next available week. But that's not good enough. Not at all. That's not good enough. We've seen it play out time and time again. And when I drop it a couple weeks ago that this might be what could play out, somebody wrote in the comment section and say, it was like saying, are you a messenger of doom? Are you telling us that it's going to be shifted? Did they tell you to explain it for them? Why didn't you just allow the matter to go like that? Or we are expecting our disbursement. Let it come on Wednesday. I said, all right, I just let it slide. It appears the person talking was a newbie or one of the Gen Zs in this generation, which have not really followed the event of things in later, more reflective period within the grand ecosystem. But you see, we're talking from experience. Over time, when you get to public holidays, when you get to salary weeks, you begin to hear some stories that touches the heart. But that does not move somebody like me in the first place. It doesn't move anybody. We want to build ourselves to a level where, regardless of the investment that you have put into this grant ecosystem, as long as you did not die when it was toughest the most, it shouldn't shake you right now when we're just at the nick of it. I believe that we've passed through most terrible times. And if you did not die those times, is it this time you're going to die? No. Is that enemy that will die in your place? You wouldn't die. You will not survive. You will live. You will live the vicissitude of this time. So I want you to get to the point where public holiday shouldn't be a threat for you. Whatever it is that they call it shouldn't be a threat to you. You should rather live beyond these circumstantial problems and issues. You see, I want to believe that for those who have been following this journey, this is not new. No. The ecosystem really aligns with expectations during holidays, like I said before. But here's the truth, and which we must get into our understanding very quickly and fast. Here's the truth of it. Expectation can only be postponed. They can never be erased, especially in the hearts of people like us. You can only postpone it, and postpone it. You are postponing, I wouldn't call this evil day, you are postponing the celebration day, but you can't erase celebration. So they can't erase your celebration. The grand ecosystem cannot erase your celebration. If they push it to next year, they push it to next 5-10 years, I'm just saying before somebody begin to bust my head, what I'm saying is, even if they push it further than they are pushing it, they cannot erase your expectation. It must come clean clear. It must be fulfilled. Whether they like it or not, whether the devil likes it or not, they can only postpone it. They can never erase it. That's why I want to also believe that May is still very much alive in our hearts and timelines. Yes, it has become a focal point. May be a focal point of expectation. And for those who don't believe yet, I pray that it would be your focal point of expectation, a prophetic marker where the month is going to carry some weight and significances, spiritual alignment concerning your course. And it's not just about timelines anymore. It's about hope for those whose backs are already pressed against the wall, hard against the wall. That appears like hope seems fade and is fading from sight. We say this sincerely and with deep empathy. Let disbursement happen in May. If possibly I'm talking to, the problem we're having also with some of our people that listen to voice note is because they don't listen to the end. Some might just grab the first part and go and sleep, or they just grab only the first part and then they fast forward in such a way that the critical aspect of the message is lost. They don't get the message clear, and you see people passing comment in the comment section. You could vividly see from this side of the divide that they have not listened. And there is no way, if you're an individual who doesn't listen to the end, you can't get the full gist of what was said or passed in the message. And we that read your comment, we can know the kind of personality that also listens to those video or those content and pass their comments, because we could see it from the reflection. It's what you pencil down as a reflection of what you read. So endeavor to listen, endeavor to get the full gist, so that you will not be lost. You understand? So that you will not be lost. I said this categorically, and possibly in case this gets to the ears of the grant handlers or the government body or the IMF or the distributor of these funds, share this video so that it can get to very much many persons. Let disbursement happen in May. You know why? You get why? I'm saying this because it might not be long before desperation begins to give birth to dangerous prayers from certain quarters where you least expect it. Don't joke with prayers of the poor. Don't joke with prayers of the masses, because God hears their prayers. You might not know that part of those that God talks to or listen to first are those that have been sidestepped, those that you felt you had much power over them, and so you can sidestep them, you can press them down, you can muzzle them, you can abuse them, you can misuse them. Then God stands to their aid, and when God begins to deal with you, you might not even know where it's coming from. When they raise prayers on your neck, when they stand up to God to report your matter to God, you might not know where the fire is coming from, but ultimately might be God dealing with you. Let me be me. Especially, I'm not talking about you right now, but I'm talking about those who are really impoverished, the poor, those who couldn't settle their bills, those who couldn't pay their hospital bills. They are right there in the hospital. They are suffering, they are dying, and they know they have investment somewhere being altered or being delayed by certain people. If it is to your advantage and their detriment, then you are working at their expense, you are living at their expense, and they are there crying. They are there. Don't even know where the next meal is going to come from. They are there scavenging. They are there in pains. Their investment seems to be hanging. Their promises seems to be thrown back at their faces. You are there lavishing, enjoying yourself. God has a way of listening to the prayers of the poor. Let him not meet back at you. You get why? It has become a focal point. Yes, it has become a focal point. Because there is only so much the human heart can bear. And when wounded souls begin to cry out, even heaven must respond. So let this not be a story of broken spirits and wasted waiting. Let it be a testimony of answered prayers, a testimony of long-awaited fulfillment, a testimony of divine intervention that is wrapped in the form of a grant. Let it be like small things coming in small packages, or big things, rather, beg your pardon, or big things wrapped in small packages. But whatever the case is, they have what they have prayed for over time. To everyone walking behind the scenes, I want to salute your courage. We salute your unseen labor. We understand that there are complexities, there are verifications, and there are systems that must align with the concept of what we hold so dear. But remember this, there are faces behind these fires. Yes, there are families behind these folders. Futures tied to this funding. So as May unfolds right before us, there's the 1st of May. As May unfolds right before us, let it not be said that May passed us by, or May passed the poor by, or May passed the subscribers by, or May passed those, the expectant beneficiaries by, or May passed the masses by, or May passed all of the investors by. But the big boys who's supposed to come later or last were coming first. I understand there could be troublemakers within the ecosystem, because we need just to put them aside first so that they won't be the cog in the wheel of progress. But then, all things being equal, ideally, they weren't supposed to be the first to be tended to. They came in at the nick of time, but their case looked so smooth. Then the masses' case looked so awkward, and they had to wait along, being on the queue. being on the queue. Then you call certain people big boys, big for nothing. And those that are there, they have been part of you ever for 7 years, some 8 years, some 9 years, going to a decade. You had to pull them along. They had to still be on the queue. It is them that holiday is going to catch up with. It is them that salary week is going to catch up with. God is watching. God is watching. As we advocate for the masses right from this platform, let it be said that we are all stakeholders here. No one singular person is bigger than the other. Because when 6 feet catch up with you, you will understand that we are all equal. And don't allow people to raise dangerous prayers for the sake of the dying mercies, who possibly, if they have been accessible to this fund in time, some of them wouldn't die. They wouldn't die. Some deaths are needless. Why? If they've had access to good resources or good health materials, they wouldn't die in the first place. They were needless. Those deaths were needless. But God knows how to arrest situations. I don't know. I don't want to flog this matter for too long, but then let it be said that May was the month that God showed up through men. Let it be remembered as the month the UAG grant finally dropped. And after it dropped, it changed countless lives forever. All of those working behind the scene that we don't know, the IMF International Monetary Fund, God bless you. Thank you for your timely intervention over time. The government, NGOs, the country director, Apostle Professor Ken Wakama, and every other one there that really, we might not see them, but they are the wheels through which this cross is really being propelled. The Lord will bless you. And for all strong prayer warriors in the house, on the platform, we love you. You might be the wheel of progress also here. Don't relent. Don't relent. Continue to pray until it becomes a blessed reality. The miracle we long sought for, until it becomes a blessed reality. Don't stop praying. Pray always. Pray without ceasing. When it is good, it needs prayers. When it's about to be good, it needs prayers. When it's not good at all, it needs prayer also. So I want to encourage you. Stand until the battle is over. It's a warfare. And we're on this trail together. We love you. This is Princess Channel. The channel with legitimacy of update and information that could catch your feel. If you really possibly desire an optimum, adequate updates at a time like this, that is the right channel to get into. We also have the other one, the alternative channel, at the comment section. Just try and fill up there, and don't be disappointed, because we are in this together. We are all stakeholders together, and we must see to the end of this, because until then we would not give up hope. Let May be that month of pain eradication. We're drawing the curtain for this night's submission, and until we come your way again, stay focused, stay unperturbed, stay glorified, and God bless you. Bye for now.